this career track, I think the most beneficial part for me is the period of preparation, because during this preparation, I did a lot of research about the company I'm interested in. So I have target to know what kind of information I will capture, and I want to expand, and I want to talk to their HR during the process. And I also want to mention during the preparation, Shenter's student assistant also give us a lot of advice, like how do we behave in the interview process, and what kind of questions they will ask us, so we can prepare that very well during the preparation.
And when we actually attend the career track, we are able to do company visit or have opportunity to networking with the alumni who is also MSU grad, and we are able to understand what their job was or why they decided to choose to go to these companies. So these are the most beneficial things I learned from attending the career track.
I think I've learned a lot from how to network with companies, and because there is a big difference between how to hunt a job in the US and in Asia, and network is an important part in the process. You will get a little practice from the career track.
During the recruiting track, we actually have opportunities to talk directly with companies' partners, managers, and recruiters, and ask them everything you want to know. And I also gain experience to build connections with them.
And through the career track, I think I learned how to communicate with HR during the interview. And for example, if the interviewer asks you, why do you want to come our company, the better way to answer this question is using a story to connect you with the company, and not just telling the advantages of the company. And this way can help you stand out and impress the interviewer.
I enjoy the office tour part the most. Most companies would arrange office tour for us to let us see the actually working environment. And during that process, I could see how much I like to work in that environment, and whether the companies care about their employees' working quality.
My favorite part of this trick is the Q&A part in the communication process with their recruiter, because I think based on our research before, we have our specific question to ask them, but if without this trick, we don't have chance to ask them directly, and we cannot be given the answer immediately. So during this trick, we can get the information what we really want to ask, which is about our future working environment, and then you can help us make more accurate decision of our job. Yeah.
My favorite part about the track is when I actually got the chance to do a mock interview in front of one of the recruiters at the company, and I got some very useful feedback from the recruiter, and it was really helpful for me to do future interviews at actual companies. The biggest takeaway for me is that I got the internship at Accenture China, and during the internship I developed a lot of my hard skills and soft skills.
Definitely, they get a job from Deloitte. I spent an amazing summer in QRM function.
The biggest takeaway for me is that I got several offers of internship during this summer, and finally I interned with Siemens in Beijing as a business analyst intern, and I learned a lot and I have a great experience during this summer.
My biggest takeaway from attending career track is after the career track, I got an offer from Big Four accounting firm at Taiwan.
My biggest takeaway is that I got an internship offer from Textile Trading China and actually gained more practical experiences before my master begins. This is a rotating internship between finance department and business development department.
After this track, I got the internship with Sunbergy this summer as a human resource intern. I think I learned a lot from this internship. I know exact hiring process as a human resource department to do, and I also know the attitude to be a human resource is so important.
Of course, I think this is a wonderful opportunity if you are looking for internship opportunities and full-time job position in Asia.
And I will highly recommend the career track to peers.
If you are looking for internships or if you are looking for full-time jobs, then definitely come because it's going to be very useful. And although it can get very tiring during the track, it's very fast way and easy way, effective way to get what you want.
I would definitely recommend every student to attend the career track. No matter you are looking for a position in full-time or an intern, the career track will benefit you a lot.
I will highly recommend everyone to join this career track.
Yes, I will definitely recommend this trip to the other people, especially for the sophomore or junior students in MSU. During the preparation period, you can benefit a lot from the career advice like interview and how do you perform in the interview and what kind of body language you should avoid. So it's really benefit for you. So I recommend you do this.